What is going on, guys? Ryan Isquierdo here, aka Ryan is Fishing on YouTube, and today I'm here on behalf of Saltwater Sportsman, and I'm going to tell you guys about my top 5 inshore soft plastics. I'm really excited about some of these baits, so let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5, everybody loves a top water. This is definitely an unconventional type of bait, something that you might not typically think to throw in saltwater. This is a bait that I've caught big tarpon and big snook on. This bait is killer. It is no other than the Savage Gear Tough Toad. What I really like about this bait is it's very skippable. It has a very dense body, which allows you to make some really far casts with this bait. It also is made of that 12X Duratech material, so this is super strong. This is the albino frog. Every pack comes with 3 5/0 2X strong worm hooks. A lot of times when you're fishing these soft plastic frogs, your frog is going to do this. It's going to slip down and you're going to have to keep adjusting it. Not with this bait. Really good bait. It has excellent action in the water, and you can skip this thing way up under the mangroves, docks, really whatever you want. Actually, one of my buddies brought this exact bait to the Amazon, and he caught like a 16-pound peacock bass on this bait. Phenomenal bait. Honestly, really impressed with this. Definitely keep this in your tackle box, whether you're fishing on the beach, the mangroves, catch you some jacks, redfish, snook, tarpon, really anything that's aggressively hunting and feeding on bait fish is gonna eat this toad right here. The next bait that we're gonna talk about is the Savage Gear Manic Shrimp. This is a 3-inch, 1/3 ounce sinking shrimp. I really like this shrimp, especially for docklight fishing. I fish the docklights in Miami quite often, and this shrimp is super finesse. It has a nice strong hook on it. These baits are super strong, made with that Duratech 12X strength material, and the legs have a nice flickering action in the water. This is a nice slow sinking bait. Really good on the flats, especially in the winter time when those fish might be a little bit more finicky and want something smaller. They also have some little rattles inside, which I really like. Sometimes that can be the key to get a bite. I've caught some big tarpon up to 30 to 40 pounds on this bait right here on my kayak. Also a very skippable bait. You can get this way up under docks and mangroves. Definitely keep this bait in your tackle box. Moving on to our next bait is no other than the Z-Man Salty Ned Shrimp Z. I absolutely love this bait. It's a very small profile for those tough conditions, that cold winter, fall fishing, and this color is super good for that dirty water. This bait is made of that elastic material. You'll catch 30 trout on this bait before you have to put a new one on. Super durable bait. This bait is naturally buoyant, so when you're bouncing on the bottom, it's gonna fall perfectly on its head, just like this. I have it paired up with the Z-Man Nedlock Jighead. These baits are like peanut butter and jelly together. Just be sure not to mix it with any other plastics and keep it off direct sunlight. Small price to pay for an exceptional bait. Bringing us on to our next finesse style bait, we have the Z-Man Baby Goat. This is a creature bait, honestly, kind of resembling like a crayfish. This color is actually the fire crawl color, and it is a fantastic bait. Puts on a nice vibration in the water, and these legs flutter really nice, especially when it's on the fall. You catch a lot of fish on the fall with these. Straight retrieve, hopping them along the bottom. Again, that TPE material gonna keep these baits durable all day long. Really love this, especially paired with the Z-Man football jig head. Fits like a glove. Really like this bait for black drum too. Kind of resembles a nice little shrimp crustacean. Even sheep's head will eat this because it kind of looks like a little tiny crab, fiddler crab, something like that. Great bait for your inshore fishing. All right, guys, the next bait we're going to talk about is the gulp shrimp. This bait right here is extremely versatile. They have a very strong scent, which is really good for those black drum, those redfish schools, where you literally just cast it out and just kind of twitch your rod on the bottom, just barely move that thing, and it gets absolutely thumped. You can hook this a ton of different ways. You can hook it your traditional jig head through the body. You can rig this bait weedless, and you can even hook it with a circle hook or a Mutu ultralight hook right through the head of this bait. Let's say you're casting out a redfish school and you just want something super finesse style and something that's gonna grab the corner of the mouth. I definitely recommend hooking it with a circle hook. I've had a lot of success fishing this bait down in Chokoloskee in the Florida Everglades. Literally blind casting this bait, skipping it up under mangroves, and sight casting redfish on the flats with this bait. It is hard for them to resist this. My go-to color with this one is the new penny color. Highly recommend fishing the gulp shrimp. Our next bait coming in at number 2 is the Bad Minnows by Z-Man. This bait right here is probably tied for first for me because of two reasons. It is so versatile and fresh in salt water. You can fish this bait just about anywhere in the world and catch a fish on it. This bait really shines for me on the beach in summertime and those snooker rod pilchards. This is my go-to. This color is the Bad Shad, and I absolutely love this color. I really like the profile on this bait. It has, again, that Elastec material that is super durable and stretchy, and it has a nice wide paddle on it. This bait has a much different action than your typical smaller profile baits that are similar to this. It has a nice little quiver to it, especially on the fall. You want to get a lot of bites with this. Great bait, skipping docks, skipping mangroves, fishing the flats, inlets, beaches, and for all you freshwater anglers out there, definitely recommend this. This is a versatile bait. This bait is paired up with the Redfish Eye Jighead by Zman. Has a beautiful glimmer in the sunlight on that eye that definitely can trigger a bite. Really great bait, durable, versatile, a must-have in your tackle box. Let's say for whatever reason you are out fishing, your boat engine dies, and all of a sudden you are stranded. You're stranded on an island, no cell phone reception, you need to survive. If there's one bait I could pick to have with me, it would definitely be this. This is the Berkeley Fusion Bucktail. This bait is actually a little bit unique for most bucktails. It has two different rigging options. One eye that you can rig at the snout of the bait, and one eye you can rig on top of the bait. But it's gonna give it slightly different action. For my offshore anglers, let's say you're out there trolling for mahi, you hook up, and there's a school of mahi around the boat. Screw the chunk bait, have these tied on right here instead. This right here, fish after fish, you're going to be slinging fish in the boat with this. Fantastic bait. Now let's say we're inshore, we're fishing some deeper water, we're fishing inlets with some more current. This right here is gonna get it done. You can either work it really fast, erratically, right on top of the water, or you can work this thing deep. Cast it out, slow roll it on the bottom, pop it every now and then. You're gonna be pulling fish left and right with this bait right here. The most versatile bait of this video, 100%. All right guys, that is all for these top inshore baits that I've selected. I really hope this helps you when you guys are out on the water. If you're interested in seeing any of my personal fishing adventures, check out my YouTube channel, Ryan is Fishing, and there you can find tons of my fishing adventures and videos of me putting these baits into action. I hope that you guys have great luck on the water. Keep on fishing.